Welcome back to my Let's Play for Pokemon Crystal and my Mono Ice run. Unfortunately, we can't get the Squirt Ball until we talk with her sister again. Because, we gotta get these details about how we have to beat Whitney first, because you gotta set off the event triggers in the correct order. Otherwise, you just can't have the Squirt Ball without, glitching the game out in some way or cheating into your key item inventory. As there are methods for doing that. I wouldn't recommend them considering you can mess the game up trying to do stuff like that, but, it can be fun every now and again, I suppose. I went after missing a whole lot when I was a kid, so I'd get, like, an infinite number of rare candies, so I wouldn't actually have to do any of the level grinding stuff. I've thought about using the clone glitch before as well, so I can just make copies of Pokemon, in Gen 2. The clone glitch happens when you shut the system off while you're transferring Pokemon from one box to another. If you're going to do that trick, I suggest using empty boxes for both, because if you do it in the wrong order, you can accidentally erase a Pokemon you want and replace it with something that's vastly inferior. Like, I one time erased my starter with, like, a Pidgey or something. I was not happy and had to start over, which meant dealing with Mr. Pokemon and all that stuff all over again. And I was on, like, the second or third gym when that happened, too, so it's like, yeah, several hours of progress was effectively lost. Because I decided, I wanted to clone my starter so I'd have another one, because, the starter is, like, one of your better Pokemon, usually, because, it's over-level, because you use it so much. So yeah, that didn't go well. I'm hoping we can survive the low kick that I know is coming, because, let's face it... Oh, he's gonna use Rock Throw? Well, it doesn't matter, it's still gonna hurt a ton. I'm part ice. But I'm hoping if I can lower its accuracy with Mud Slap, I can get the win. Or at the very least, give Lapras a chance to win. Though, that remains to be seen, I suppose. Because so far it hasn't missed yet. Though I suppose we depend if we see another Rock Throw come our way or not. Okay, we're within range. Ooh, and the attack misses. Yeah, the Mud Slaps finally pay off. After Sneasel's already dead. Poor Ripjaw. He was trying to strategize around this thing, and it still got taken out. It tried so hard. But it failed. Got lucky there. Ooh. Well, I managed to sneak through the cracks. Well, yeah, I gotta go heal my Pokemon first. Because let's face it, we're gonna be relying on Ripjaw to carry us to the Component Girls. He's the only one that's really on par with them right now. I suppose I could technically throw Jinx out there, but I wouldn't expect much out of her, considering, I don't have moves that really complement some of those battles. Well, Ripjaw does, can just wall out Espeon, basically, and annoy the crap out of everyone else with powerful screeches and follow it up with like headbutts and stuff. Well, I have to admit, I get tired of being bugged about this whole trading system I never use. Like, oh yeah, you can use the link cable and trade with a old cartridge, of the first generation games, and give yourself Pokemon from that generation to this one, or trade backwards as long as they're both in the same generation, of Pokemon. So you can trade back the original 151 because they existed, but not the rest of them. I didn't use it too much, but to complete the Pokedex one time I had to trade, a bunch of EVs over so I could pick up Leaf Stones and stuff, not for them. Well, obviously not a Leaf Stone, a Thunderstone, Firestone, Waterstone. Jeez. I don't know, I've always wanted to try out Leafeon. I don't know why, but I guess if I had to go with a evolution I'd like to check out, it'd be Leafeon. And the Ice one as well, I think, would be alright. I'm mostly partial to the Water one, just because of my preference towards Water types for the most part, because I like Squirtle so much when I was growing up. So, yeah, I do have that going against me, maybe. Depending on if you like those two forms of Eevee or not. I'm still wondering when we're going to get some new Eeveelutions, because, it doesn't feel like a proper gen without one. I don't know, it's just the way I feel about it, though. Like, where's my, Rock Eevee? Or a Steel Eevee? Be like a robot or something, Be intense. Be like a Terminator Eevee. Which I have to admit, you'd probably have to have some sort of lock-on technique and then have some, like, ridiculously overpowered move. That'd be so gimmicky you'd never see it outside of, you know, casual play. There are a lot of moves like that, and there's Pokemon that are like that too. Like, you'd never see them in competitive. Like, Unown, you're never gonna see it there. There's just no reason to put it in there. Like, even if you're making a team for, like, the PU tier, basically, you know, a tier of Pokemon that are just so bad they literally stink, you still probably wouldn't bother with Unown, because it'd be one of the worst in that class. Its move pool is just as shallow as a mud puddle. Which is why I've been having so much trouble finding the kinds of Unowns I want. I've been looking for a fighting for about an hour or so. Well, probably closer to a half hour with all the stuff I've been letting distract myself, but yeah, I just couldn't find one so far. Most of them would throw attacks my way, but none of them were apparently psychic either. Though sometimes I'd get them so good in sleep they wouldn't wake up while I was letting Ice Dragon kill them off, so maybe I missed one that was psychic, I don't know. Regardless, I'm gonna keep looking until I find what I need, so. Tail Whip, but it's a bit late for that. So, you know, I'm going for the final blow already. And it's over. Okay. Just a few more to go. Well, actually a couple. Okay. Probably gonna leave Jolteon for last. Pretty sure it's on the far end. And it makes sense to leave it for last anyway, considering Jolteon's probably the best evolution out of the bunch this generation. You know, with access to Pin Missile, it can take down Espeon relatively well, assuming it hits. Its accuracy isn't that bad, so it probably would connect most times. Oh, joy. Jeez. I so want to go to bed right now. But, like, I just gotta keep on chugging my way through. Like, I'm not even excited about the new level. I'm like it's just another level. But it's not an interesting level because I didn't get any new moves or anything out of it. I suppose I could technically give Ripjaw Surf. I just don't see why I would. And this isn't a dark team where having, you know, a way to clear out rock types would be helpful somewhat. I mean, I have access to Lapras on this team, so I don't really need Surf on my Sneasel. And I couldn't imagine that working out well anyway, considering Sneasel's special attack is just garbage. Ugh. It is not going to do you any real favors to put Surf on this thing. Unless you want to just surprise the opponent and make them laugh themselves into submission. Like, they laugh so hard after they use Surf that they break their ribs or something and have to go to the hospital. That's the only way I see Surf actually being helpful on Sneasel. Yeah, I noticed their skill at Pokemon battles. I just fought them. A dance, eh? I really believe you on that assessment. But, you know, to each their own, I suppose. Now we go heal ourselves up and face off against our rival yet again. I suppose technically I could just ignore him. But I usually prefer to face my rival, you know, when I'm maybe going through an area basically anyway, so it's not that out of my way to go fight him. Unlike, say, going to Mount Moon in the post-game content to fight him again, because I'm just like, that just ain't worth it. Like, even if I found the fastest route possible through that stuff, I still wouldn't feel like I get my, money's worth. Yeah, I'll have to cross that floor. Oh yeah, we gotta go here first, duh. See how tired I am? I forgot to come here first before I take him on. Oh yeah, we have to go through the whole legendary trio here, don't we? Oh, jeez. I didn't want to bother with that stuff. Mostly because it's tedious. But yeah, you gotta deal with Suicune somewhat in this generation. At least with Crystal. I mean, with Gold and Silver, I can just basically bypass this stuff, come here, fight my rival, and leave, and be happy about it. And this one, they're like, oh, aren't you interested in seeing the legendary trio of beasts? I mean, they're really awesome. Like, they're too hard to catch, though. Besides Suicune, which was hard in the originals to catch because they all would run away from you. Okay. There he is. Time for the battle of the century, I suppose. Oh yeah, I probably should have given Lapras Surf before this started. Jeez. Well, hopefully I can get by, you know, without having access to it for a little bit. We'll see. But yeah, I just fuckers myself. Oh well. Go with the Mud Slap. Take advantage of that poison typing, you know, and throw some mud down. Lick, eh? Well, it's not gonna be effective, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, I guess he's going for paralysis. I mean, that was his hope. Like, I can lock him down, you know, with that, and I'll be good. Mean Look now? Like, maybe he wants to go for Curse. But he doesn't have enough health to really execute it successfully. Because I'm about to knock him out, which would break his Mean Look. So, yeah. Quilava, eh? Well, first things first, we'll try Fubuki. I would say send out Miss Piggy could be an idea, but I imagine it'd just get crushed. Because of its ice typing, so I'd be like hit with Ember or something, like just BAM, over. It's bad enough I take neutral damage from fire, you know, with Fubuki here. Oh, it's setting up Leer? It's gonna waste it. What are you calling it? It's gonna waste it. It's gonna waste the potential of its attack here. It'll leer at me a bunch, but not actually use a physical move. It'll be like a fire move or something. Most else will leave me scratching my head at the AI's plan. Oh, no, but it actually did do a quick attack. Jeez. It was using Leer the correct way this time. I'm surprised it was actually smart enough to do that. Congratulations, AR. You aren't as dumb as I thought. I mean, you're not that impressively smart, but... Cheers, AI. You're not as helpless as everyone thought you were. If only just. Okay. Now, what's he gonna follow it up with? Oh, Magnemite. Well, I know who's going out against that. Ripjaw, get out there and sling the mud. You're a mudslinger. You're gonna damage that Magnemite's reputation so bad, won't even be able to look at his mom. I'm not even sure Magnemites have moms. How does breeding a Magnemite even work anyway? It doesn't have a gender. Like, plus they're magnets, so how do they even fit their parts together? I don't even want to think about it. It's creeping me out now. Thinking of weird magnets, you know, going at it like bunnies. Ugh. Just some bad images there. Well... No, I don't want that. This faint attack's based off my special attack stat, which is garbage. Go with Jinx. You know, be the next one I'd be focusing on leveling up really anyway. So we'll throw Jinx out there. And go for an Ice Punch, I believe. Ice Dragon! I don't know, I keep referencing back to Yu Yu Hakusho and that one guy, Saryu, for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. At least I think that was his name. He's one of the members that got killed off by Hiei. Actually, yeah, Hiei did kill him. I think he was like the only one of the same beasts he took out. But I'd have to probably rewatch it to remember correctly. Yeah, whatever you say. Well, Guess we should, see the ancient legendaries that have been hiding away here for forever. I'm half tempted to leave them just not to have to worry about running into them, but I imagine we won't be seeing them really anyway. Beyond a certain one. Okay, back out of here. We gotta talk to this kid though first. A blur, eh? Well, that's because it wasn't interested in you seeing it. It wanted me to see its glory. Okay. You wanna help me out of here? That's one grimy ladder. And I'm a bit of a germaphobe. Come on. Eyes stay open. Jeez. Must stay awake. I would slap myself awake, but I'm not sure how well that would work. Well, next time we're heading to the gym and we're gonna hunt down Morty and prove to him he's not worthy of seeing the legendaries, unlike us, because we'll be a master trainer someday. Till next time, then. See ya.